Welcome to Amplified Artist Sessions, Artist of the Week. I am your host, Ally Hart. Today I'm here with Sit Kitty Sit, really Cat and Mike. So let me tell you a little bit about them first. So Sit Kitty Sit is a progressive pop rock piano and drums duo that has been described as Dresden Dolls mixed with PJ Harvey and a dash of Muse. Newly Menasha, very Wisconsin, based duo Kat Downs and Mike Thompson, both highly accomplished veterans of the San Francisco music scene, decided to experiment with the combination of classical piano and rock drumming in 2010. Touring almost nonstop since 2013, Sit Kitty Sit has become known for consistently electrifying its audiences with powerfully intense live performances and developing a strong community of faithful, almost cult-style following across the U.S. and Europe. Tell us a little bit about your songwriting process. It's an interesting combo.
Thank you. Yeah.
Tis.
Yeah, so our songwriting, we've been experimenting over the years. The way that we started was I would come into the studio with already completed songs, and then Mike would arrange them and add all the drum parts.
Yeah, she had a deep back catalog of music, just solo piano stuff that she had done already. She had tapped me to play on one song on one of her albums that required like big heavy drums, which that was the spark to kind of like explore more. It was not her normal style of solo stuff. But she's like, I have this crazy song. Can you come play this insane drums? I was like, okay, cool. It was just us, and it was supposed to be one time, and then it turned into 11 years later. But after that happened, I started to listen to more of her back catalog, and I was like, oh man, I can do so much with that song and so much with that song. And
so he was kind of like selecting the ones he wanted to work on,
and just kind of putting drums to them.
And then when we
then
started,
you're like, you can't pick favorites, you got to play them all.
I've actually challenged myself to write a song that he doesn't like, because it seems like everything I write, he's like, that's amazing. I'm like, that can't all be amazing. That's not a real thing. But when we started, especially on our last album, we actually started co-writing things, and I would come with like a vague idea or like part of an idea, and then we would finish putting it together. And there's even one song on our album called Skinned that he wrote entirely. Like, he hummed the chord progression, and I figured it out, and then he hummed the melody, and all I did was write the words. It's all him, and it's gorgeous. It's really, really gorgeous.
Awesome. Well,
It's the words that make it.
I'm excited to hear you guys. So before we turn it over to Sit Kitty Sit, you got to say that one slowly. I want to give a shout out to the North Coast Center for the Arts and ACA Music and Entertainment for helping us put this on. And get ready, y'all. It's going to be Sit Kitty Sit.
Thanks, Ally.
Thank you.
Thank you, Thea.